So I've had the Samsung Galaxy S25 for 1 week now, and I want to share with you guys my thoughts and opinions and experience of using this phone, starting things off with design. Now, do keep in mind, I've used previous Galaxy S devices. So I've used the S24, and a lot of the things I'm going to be talking about is, I guess, comparing it to that because it's very, very identical. However, if you are out in the market looking for a brand new phone and you don't have the Samsung Galaxy S24 or even the S23, this is going to be a very good phone. So talking about design, very similar to its predecessor, albeit the main changes are going to be the camera rings and the color. I have the navy one right here. I really do like how it looks, but everything else about the design is clean, minimal, and Samsung is playing it safe. So this is probably one of the most subtle changes in design, like the closest design Samsung has made when compared to its predecessor. Again, like I said, the only changes that I've seen with design, the camera rings right here and the color. But the display quality, holding in the hand with the the 6.2-inch display, it's great. I feel like this is the new compact flagship form factor. Having a phone at this size is going to be the new compact flagship form factor. It's still IP68, it still has a full HD display, still has 120 Hertz, it still has max peak brightness of 2600 nits. So it's a very good display, and that's really what I got to say about design. Nothing too different from its predecessor. Like I said, if you're in the market looking for a brand new phone, I think you're going to really like this design. And I think this is going to be what a lot of people are going for. For $799, you're going to be getting a very good phone. It's either this, especially in the US, it's either going to be like this Galaxy S25, the Pixel 9, or the iPhone 16. And I think this is going to kind of be very intriguing for a lot of people. When we move on to the software and the performance, this is where you get the boost with the S25 when compared to the S24. First of all, you're getting a base 12 gigs of RAM, which is a plus. You're getting the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, which is also a plus, so it's going to be a much more powerful chipset. You're going to be getting 7 years of software updates, which is the same as the S24. It now runs Android 15 One UI 7 out of the box, so that's a plus. And because of the 7 years updates, you're getting obviously 1 extra year of software updates when compared to the S24. The S24 is also going to get One UI 7 with the beta currently running and the stable version hopefully releasing very soon. So the software itself, One UI 7, is going to trickle down. But on a day-to-day basis, I've thrown everything at it. Like, I play Call of Duty on this, I play Clash of Clans on it, I've watched YouTube videos on it, I've used it to browse Threads and X, TikTok, and a lot of content consumption, and really no issues, no problems whatsoever. I haven't really noticed any stutters or lags. I like to call it buttery smooth. It was buttery smooth in my experience. Is that a reason to upgrade from the S24? No. But again, like I said, if you are in the market for a brand new phone, this is going to be a very powerful phone. Samsung is not cutting corners in the performance with the S25 series, with the entirety, with the S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra. Software features, like I said, the AI features are all really nice, and I don't really use too much of them. I like the Now Brief right here. They could implement more third-party apps into that. That would be nice. But everything else with the AI features, they're going to be trickled down into the older models. And at the end of 2025, you're going to have to start paying for them. So it's only free until the end of 2025. So just do keep that in mind. I don't know if I'll be paying a subscription or whatever it may be at the end of the year, but I'm definitely going to have to consider and see what my thoughts are about that, and if I implement those AI features into my workflow every single day. If I do, then yes, I'll pick it up. If not, then oh well. But other than that, the daily performance has been very good, and I will be putting out a day in the life video, so definitely be sure to stay tuned. The cameras are also good. It's a triple camera setup, very similar again to its predecessor, but for most people, it's going to be great. Now it's this phone is 85% of what the S25 Ultra has to offer. If you're not looking for a 200 megapixel main camera, if you're not looking for a 50 megapixel wide, if you don't need a 100x zoom, this is going to be very good because you're still getting a wide, ultra wide, and a telephoto camera setup. It has 3 camera lenses. The iPhone 16 only has a dual camera setup. So there's that. And I think this is better off in terms of having more options when compared to the iPhone 16. The results are also very good both in photos and videos. There is that camera shutter lag, which was present on the predecessor. It's present now. So if you want to take photos of moving objects, fast moving objects, good luck. It's going to take a couple tries. Most of them may come out blurry because of that. I've tried it and it's not the greatest. So I'm just letting you guys know that's what I've experienced. But if that's not too much of an issue, then everything else about this. If you want to pick this up for making content, a perfect phone to start making content. The battery has been very good, and it's been better than the S24 because of the efficiency of the Snapdragon 8 Elite. It still has the same 4,000 milliamp hour battery. It still has same 25 watts of wired charging, but it's been lasting a little bit longer. Is this meant for a heavy user like myself? No, over time it's not gonna be that great. Like, you're gonna have to end up charging it by the evening. But for those who aren't really using their phones all the time, they're just checking their phones here and there, it's going to be very good. Think about it like an iPhone 16. It's not going to have the best of the best battery life because, you know, the Pros have that and the iPhone 16 Plus has better battery life, but it's still going to be very, very good. I'm not comparing the direct, I'm not comparing directly like, okay, they have the same battery life, but there's options that perform better for each of them. And S25 is one of them. The Plus and Ultra perform better, but this still performs very good. And yeah, the pricing, $799, the fact that Samsung didn't change it, good job. I think that's great. It's gonna appeal for many people, especially because, again, their competitors are gonna be priced around the same category, around that same pricing. So people are going to think about, should they put their $799 for a Pixel? Should they put their $799 for an iPhone or for a Samsung? So it really does come down to the user and what type of device they want to pick up. But overall, I think Samsung did a good job with the S25. It's a solid phone. Obviously, when you put it side by side to its predecessor, it's like, well, what's the point, you know? But let's put that aside. For anyone who's like, okay, I want to see if this phone is good for me, it's going to be a very good phone for you. For a first-time user, it's going to be a very good, very powerful, very reliable phone. Samsung has kind of boosted their reliability in my eyes, have boosted their camera quality, their battery life, their software quality, performance quality. In pretty much every aspect, they've boosted, they've just been much better than previous years. And good job, Samsung. They've really worked hard to kind of refine their S lineup and the entirety of their phones to make them even better for the user. So overall, good job, Samsung. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely be sure to superman the like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel out a lot. It will help push my content out to more people. That's been it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.